Wait, we actually hate Dream himself now? I thought we just hated his cringe fanbase. My grasp of reality falling apart after finding out the lyrics are pee pee poker face, DD duck her face, not pee pee poker face, pee pee poker face. A single snowflake falls. People in the suburbs. I mean, only legends will understand. The punchline. Top secret. Classified. Photography. Me in middle school, when the teacher says hard water and soft water, I like your funny words, magic man. Normal people. Pet owners. People who punch and kick their pets. Users who buy songs. Users who use YT-MP3 sites. Users who record the music video, then edit them into MP3 files. Don't forget the reasons for the season. Someone putting anchovies and ketchup on poutine. Nearest Canadian. So you have chosen doubt. When a dating app asks for your height in centimeters. Thanks for the math homework. Everybody refrigerator right now. 5-year-old me seeing what happens after I let my mom count to 1. Reddit, touch grass. Me, who lives in a desert. You drop a baby, panic. It doesn't cry, calm. You're at the Grand Canyon, panic. Your next task is to enjoy a new video game or TV show without making it your autistic obsession for the next 6 to 8 weeks. Me, I have a big bulk Glock. You mean clock. Me. Blades, Kelparthernax. Me, no. When you just need a break from the bullshit funny front you've been feeding them all day. I'm hungry. I eat food. I feel the urge to take a shot. I visit the toilet. Canadians are very nice, polite, and friendly. Born in Canada. Why do we have hands? There are many reasons. Pat the loddle. Hold the loddle. Cherish the loddle. Forfeit all mortal possessions to loddles. Cringe people. People who point out cringe people. Waking up to an earthquake this morning like. That's another one for apocalypse bingo. I'm Spain, but the SPN is silent. If you've never had a girlfriend by 25, you will probably be single forever. Until next time. Reject modernity. Return to tradition. A couple teens doing a dog deal at 1 AM. Me, looking for frogs. My cat, draw me like one of your French girls. Me, wah. My cat. When people make any other insult at me, I sleep. When people insult my taste in music, real shut. Moms, social media cause depression. No, video games do. Moms, amateurs. Moms, what was that? Punk. Amateurs. The world's countries causing global warming and causing sea levels to rise. Maldives suffering the consequences. Raising Gen Alpha be like. Get your skibbity giant downstairs. You're doing it wrong. You are a fluke of the universe. You have no right to be here, and whether you know it or not, the universe is laughing behind your back. Notational lampoon deteriorator. Average math fan. 4 minus 5 equals -1. Average physics enjoyer. 15 minus 260 equals 245. When you quit the design firm and start to homestead. Let me get this straight. You think Lethal Weapon has just as much of a right to be called a Christmas movie as Die Hard? Yes, and I'm tired of pretending it doesn't. Guys, don't search for Nepan's Houdini eye and go to images. Shout out to LKEZ28L water fountain. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. My future wife on standard marriage contract. Relax, it's just a piece of paper. Then, prenups are unromantic. If you love me. 4 years later, living alone in Prius. soccer moms of the 1980s raising the Karens of the 2020s. She's like, babe, I need space. I was like, babe, I don't even own the earth. How am I supposed to give you space? Incels, simps, non-traditional women looking for a traditional man who can provide. A penhemer, I blew it the duck up. Who could possibly make dumber mistakes than me? My comedy skills ascending beyond my own comprehension by just watching The Russian Badger and Scott the Woz. When you look at the release date of a phone you got and it's 10 plus years old. Aliens watching all these celebrities get charged with sexual assault. Gets beat in a fun and close match. Is salty. Gets carried and contributes nothing to the team. Easy. The Elf on the Shelf. A Christmas tradition. George Orwell 1984. A novel. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Zach Wilson watching 77-year-old Dolly Parton perform at halftime in a Cowboys cheerleader outfit and booty shorts. Wait, it's spelled O-N-I-X. Always has been. Tuesday before Bulk Friday, cold. Wednesday before Bulk Friday, cold. Day before Bulk Friday. Open world gamers, when they see a non-player character on a motorcycle. You know the rules, and so do I. The treat to the local chippy. The 2-week-old kebab shop. The local chippy that's been in business since the 80s. POV, you're fixin' to get lower on the hierarchy. Cucumbers. Carrots. Honey single MILFs in your area. Amount of slack British people get. The amount I have left to give. POV, you decide to watch any animated series produced in the last 2 decades. Allow us to introduce ourselves. When you finally get to the front of the customer service line on Bulk Friday and that second cup of coffee hits. Frozen food instructions, when it tells you to cook uncovered, only for the food to explode all over the inside of the microwave like New Year's fireworks. I'm a generous god. Peter, NRA, love animals. When you stay at school when everyone else got to go on a field trip, you had 2 outcomes. They made you do a shit ton of work that the other students miss out on. There was nothing to do, and you could just do whatever you want for the rest of the day. Me. Why is it, when I can't feel happy, it's always you 3? Anxiety, tiredness, boredom. Me reaching for the bottle of Jack Daniels without a glass after a long shift. Now to take care of those pesky memories. Me watching The Nightmare Before Christmas on November 28th to solve the debate on whether it's a Christmas or Halloween movie by just watching it in the middle of the 2. Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening. What happened to him? He said that he enjoyed Star Wars sequel trilogy to Star Wars fans. Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him with a buzz cut. Oh no, he's heat. Gen Z noticing. Gen Alpha memes start to appear. A meme with the word bab censored in it. The absolute goriest, weirdest, creepiest pun ever created. A not safe for work post. Start Bulk Friday sales 3 weeks early. Sales are 20 to 30% off instead of 50 to 60%. Bulk Friday is obsolete. People shop online now. New MMORPG or fighting game announced. It has a generic 3D anime art style. Being a national treasure. Being a raging ace-hole. Famous people. My mom. My 4-year-old siblings on their way to watch Tom and Jerry. 20-year-old me on my way to watch it with them. When you start a really heated debate before you leave, so they don't talk about you when you're gone. Have one nice week, or draw 25. New flat screen TV, $1,000. New flat screen TV, $999.99. Semitic refers to Hebrew, Aramaic, and Arabian, so anti-Semitic is not Jews specifically and also includes Muslims and more. Until we meet again. It's okay, Yellowstone. Wipe out all life on Earth when you feel like it. When your mom enters your gaming room for the first time, what the hell's that white stuff everywhere? Loading bar from 0% to 90%. Loading bar from 90% to 100%. The last known photo of Uncle George. Me after the funny AI lady tells me my feelings matter. My friend telling me to get a girlfriend. Me installing Linux and preparing to never talk to a girl again. My life. I bet he's thinking about other women. What if I die and the angel says, your submission to enter heaven has been rejected, your account has less than 500 karma. Ascension AI, anxiety and depression. UPS drivers when they see a box that says fragile on it. Quackers telling me my address and IP address. I already know my IP address and my address you ain't jot. When you're about to quit, but they lay you off with a fat severance instead. Grandpa. Kids playing police. No one. Middle schoolers when they slide down the railings in the stairwells to get to their next class. Welcome to downtown Coolsville. A hipster burned his tongue. How? He drank his coffee before it was cool. When you make your first million and your cousin is suddenly a set designer. I'm gonna ask you this one time. Where is Scooby-Doo? Yeah. I'll do you one better. Who is Scooby-Doo? I'll do you one better. Why is Scooby-Doo? When it's Thanksgiving and you're starving, but the family has been praying for too long. I knew you were Trouble original. I knew you were Trouble Taylor's version. I knew you were Trouble Screaming Goat version. Influence's last day on the job be like. Me after a long day of pretending to like people. When a time traveler moves a chair. Me when the girl with the Guess brand handbag says she wants a man that can take care of her needs. Any experience? No, sir. I hope you will gain some here. You're hired. When you find someone who has the same sick sense of humor. Birds trying to catch sleep in the trees during Christmas. Teacher, some of you didn't do very good in the test, but I won't say any names. Also the teacher. Harry Potter. Harry Potter without the P. Okay, that means you have the lyrics for the song right. Looks like we don't have the lyrics for this song. The world of split screen multiplayer became a mainstay in video games again. Every retail employee on Black Friday. Listen, everyone. I just caught the can't go to work today disease right now. Me too. Me too. My girlfriend and I want to cook, but I realize that she just hugs me and takes photos of the food. That feeling when consumerism gets its greedy hands on something nice and burns it to fuel profits. I'm the best of 2023. Me. Or me. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. Hi. From the creators of Box Bluey. Presenting you Cake Bluey. Stephen Hourglass when Abe Lincoln says sleeves should be free. Finally something we agree on. Think Mark think. Don't think, act. Everyone is worrying about rising sea levels. Intellectual me, waiting for sea levels to rise, so that my city will look like Venice and Amsterdam. Daryl Hall files a restraining order on John Oates. Hall and Oates fans, whose dreams aren't coming true. Meanwhile me, a Hall and Oates fan, who didn't know Daryl wasn't spelled with two R's and Oates was spelled with an E. You know the 90s were actually rough when we needed this disclaimer. All geographic information was accurate as of the date of this program was recorded. We should do something about school shootings. r/America bad. Hard times creates Kens. Kens create good times. Good times create Allens. Allens create hard times. Checking the Bulk Friday online deals in the US while stuck in third world. Me trying to figure out if blue hair on women causes obesity or if obesity in women causes blue hair. Wrongfully converted prisoners watching the president pardon a turkey. Me speaking Arabic with my mother to improve my native language skills. My mother speaking German with me to improve her German language skills. Hey, what? The Breaking Bad finale was 10 years ago already. When you are on dialysis, but that smart TV is on sale for one day only. My food is so clean, what should I do? A highly reactive element. Toxic and corrosive element. When you're too ugly to send a selfie and too unfunny to send your own memes to your crush to impress them. Me drowning in debt and still happy for my new online purchases. So, back in 2014, a guy posted online about needing help after having an accident. Turns out his accident involved a My Little Pony figure and a jar. When you dart and your stomach and bet stop hurting. When you're talking to someone and you hear them do an annoyed huff under their breath. You have chosen dealt by cheese and crackers. When it's Bulk Friday shopping and you realize you can't buy a bulk. Time travelers when they go back to early 2001 and kill the Night 11 hijackers before the day, only for the Twin Towers and Pentagon to explode anyway. POV, you live in Australia. Man, hey, you have beautiful hands. Woman, blushes, I do. The man, yeah, I'd really like it if you'd strangle me with them. The woman. Crusoe, happy Bulk Friday. Friday, not really, and it's just Friday by the way. Me putting a plastic bag into another plastic bag that's full of other plastic bags. Everyone, preparing for Christmas before December. April Fool's Day, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Girls, you're such a good friend. I love you so much. Or thanks. I love you too. Boys, I wish I had friends. All I have is this mirror. Cavity experts, dentists, gastroenterologists, urologists, gynecologists. Me, absolutely minding my business. That one friend. Quacking a PS5 is really easy. Them, sorry, you're just going to have to snack it up and click the boots of our dragon overlords, because violence is never the answer. Me, unacceptable conditions. Asking people on social media a store's opening hours. 8 jobs. Google. Pimples? 0. Bulkheads? 0. People who care about Disney's Wish movie? 0. China invents tea. Japan, cool. India, cool. Britain. These drinks ain't hittin'. 10 minutes later. When it is 3 AM and you are thirsty as duck, and you step on the one tile that is creaky, and oop. The ground shakes. Drums. Drums in the deep. We cannot get out. A shadow moves in the dark. We cannot get out. She is coming. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? People who move on to Christmas season instead of Thanksgiving in November. POV, my little brother's talking to me. My thoughts. It's funny how dumb you are. I don't like drinking, snow skiing, dogs, coffee, overworking, etc. I don't like drinking culture, snow skiing culture, dog culture, coffee culture, grind culture, etc. culture. The Beer Gin Stuart Little 3 movie collection. The Chad anything else in the Walmart bargain bin. Mucus in my nose when I sleep. Hold. The same mucus the second I wake up. Now. The government. Microwaving a baby won't give them superpowers. They're just going to explode and die. Me. Theory can only take you so far. The world. Surgeons listening to "I'll make a man out of you" while performing Slex reassignment surgery. Ernie switches a new 60-inch TV to a Rambo film in an attempt to Tiger Bird's Vietnam flashbacks. The first day the local radio station switched to Christmas music. The next day. Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Me trying to enjoy my life. Morning. After lunch. Afternoon. Evening. Night. Sir, it's Captain Janeway's Academy yearbook. Tisk tisk tisk. So many swears. Top 10 rappers Eminem was too scared to diss. Number 1. Pastor Jim Colrick. When you install hostile architecture to solve the homeless crisis. When you gotta give up your monster slaying career to fly around in a spandex duck. When I'm chatting with Americans. When I try to understand the lyrics from an American song. Maximum 3 years of relevance, writes one song that gets radio play. Interview with genius to promote one song, claims the lyrics mean more than they do. Improvises what is considered best song ever written, refuses to elaborate.